Review: RoboCop Rock City, a metal-clad return to justice. Introduction: Welcome to Detroit, 2028, a city drowning in crime and corruption, where the line between man and machine blurs. In RoboCop Rock City, players step into the iconic steel boots of Alex Murphy, better known as RoboCop. The cybernetic law enforcer tasked with cleaning up the streets. Developed by Tayan and published by Nikon, RoboCop Rock City offers a first-person shooter experience set in a dystopian world where justice is served with cold, unrelated precision. In this review, we'll take a deep dive into what makes this game stand out, from its gritty atmosphere to its hard-hitting gameplay mechanics, while staying true to the legacy of the beloved franchise. Storyline: RoboCop Rock City picks up the narrative from where fans of the original films will be familiar, plunging players into the chaos of a future Detroit plagued by crime synthesitis and corporate greed. You take on the role of Alex Murphy, a once human cop transformed into a part-man, part-machine enforcer after a brutal near-death encounter. As RoboCop, you're given the mission to restore law and order in the streets, but not everything is as clear-cut as it seems. OCP, Omni Consumer Products, the corporation behind your existence, has its own agenda, and the story is as much about exposing the hidden corruption within these corporate ranks as it is about upholding the law. The game's story stays faithful to the dark, satirical tone of the original RoboCop movies. Themes of corporate control, human morality, and the blurred line between man and machine are woven into the narrative, giving the game a deeper, more reflective edge beyond the action. Along the way, you encounter familiar faces from the franchise, as well as new characters that contribute to RoboCop's missions to reclaim Detroit. Gameplay mechanics: at its core, RoboCop Rock City is a first-person shooter but incorporates several unique mechanics that make you feel like the unstoppable force that RoboCop is. The game's combat is slow, methodical, and powerful, much like the character you play in. RoboCop moves with a sense of weight and deliberation, and each action you take feels significant. Weapons and combat: the main combat feature of the game is RoboCop's iconic auto-aim pistol, which is destructive as you'd expect, with pinpoint accuracy and the ability to mow down enemies in a few shots. It makes you feel like a walking tank. Beyond the auto-9, players have access to other heavy-duty weapons, including shotguns and energy-based firearms, which become increasingly important as you face tougher enemies and more challenging situations. Tactical elements: combat isn't all run and gun, though. RoboCop's Widow is equipped with multiple tactical features, allowing you to scan environments, detect enemies through walls, and identify threats before they attack. This encourages players to approach encounters with a strategic mindset. Sometimes planning an ambush or targeting key enemies can turn the tide of battle in your favor. Environmental destruction: one of the standout features of the game is the destructible environment. Whether you're chasing down criminals in a back alley or storming an OCP facility, the world around you reacts to your firepower. Walls crumble, cover is destroyed, and even an entire building can be torn apart in the chaos, giving each firefight a sense of scale and destruction that fits with RoboCop's overwhelming strength. RoboCop abilities: aside from using firearms, RoboCop's adamant body offers a host of abilities that set him apart from other FPC protagonists. His strength allows him to toss enemies like ragdolls, tear through obstacles, and even rip off doors to use as shields. These abilities can be upgraded and customized as you progress, giving you new ways to deal with threats. One of the more satisfying features is RoboCop's ability to interrogate criminals using brute force or psychological tactics, further immersing players in the role of a law enforcer who bends but never breaks the rules. Enemies in combat variety: the enemy variety in RoboCop Rock City is very diverse, from low-level street thugs to more advanced, heavily armored foes and even cybernetic opponents equipped with futuristic weaponry. As the game progresses, you face waves of enemies who require different approaches. Some may need to be neutralized quickly, while others will demand a more tactical approach. You'll encounter larger, more challenging enemies that require you to use your full arsenal of abilities, adding a layer of complexity to each encounter. Boss fights in the game are particularly intense, often testing your ability to use both RoboCop's weaponry and physical power to survive. These encounters are well designed and add significant weight to the narrative, often tying into the larger plot involving involving corporate manipulation and technological overreach. Exploration and world design. While combat takes center stage, Rock City offers plenty of opportunities for exploration and environmental storytelling. The game's world is a grim cyberpunk vision of Detroit, with neon-lit streets, dark alleyways, and towering skyscrapers casting long shadows. Crime scenes are littered with clues that you can investigate, adding a detective element to the game that feels in line with RoboCop's role as both enforcer and investigator. The game does a good job of mixing combat-heavy missions with quieter moments of exploration, where you can piece together the game's larger narrative. There are also side missions scattered throughout the world, some of which offer deeper insights into the lives of the citizens of Detroit and the control OCP exerts over them. Character progression. As you progress through the game, you unlock new upgrades and enhancements for RoboCop. The progression system allows you to upgrade RoboCop's combat abilities, improve his tactical visor, and even enhance his physical attributes to make him more resilient in battle. The customization options allow you to tailor RoboCop's ability to your playstyle, whether you prefer brute force or more tactical precision. You can also choose how to handle certain moral decisions. Do you uphold the law by the book, or do you take more violent approach to enforcing justice? These choices affect how certain characters respond to you and can influence the game's ending, adding replay value for players who want to see how different decisions play out. Visuals and atmosphere. Visually, RoboCop Rock City does a remarkable job of capturing the gritty, dystopian aesthetic the fans of the films would expect. Detroit is devised as a crime-ridden urban sprawl with neon signs illuminating random buildings and futuristic tech juxtaposed with crumbling infrastructure. The level of detail in the environments is impressive, and their character models, particularly RoboCop himself, are meticulously designed to feel authentic to the films. The game's lighting and atmosphere contribute to the sense of impending danger, with darkened streets and industrial zones setting the stage for these combat encounters. The sound design is equally effective, with the heavy clanking of RoboCop's footsteps, the sharp cracks of his autonon, and the eerie silence of Detroit's underbelly, all working to create a moody, immersive experience. Nods to the RoboCop franchise. Fans of the RoboCop franchise will appreciate the numerous callbacks and Easter eggs scattered throughout the game, from iconic lines like "Dead or Alive, You Coming With Me" to familiar location and character. The game is a love letter to the original films. Even the score, reminiscent of the original RoboCop soundtrack, enhances the nostalgic feel, pulling players deeper into the world. Conclusion. RoboCop Rock City is a bold return for the iconic character, offering a satisfying blend of FPS action, tactical gameplay, and immersive world building. The game succeeds in making you feel like RoboCop, powerful, unrelenting, and always enforcing justice. The slow, methodical pace of combat, combined with the character's overwhelming strength, makes for a unique and engaging experience. While the story follows some predictable beats, it does a great job of capturing the essence of the RoboCop universe, touching on themes of corporate corruption, morality, and the complexity of blending man and machine. The world of Detroit is rich with atmosphere, and the game offers enough variety in combat exploration and storytelling to keep players engaged from start to finish. Whether you're a fan of the original movies or simply looking for a different kind of FPS experience, RoboCop Rock City delivers on its promise. It's not just about shooting down criminals, it's about embodying a legend. In a city of chaos, you're the love.
I got a key card from the janitor. It's good to do some real street work from time to time, you know? After you. They sabotage the elevators and staircase too. They obviously don't want to be disturbed.
That graffiti is fresh.
I bet some of those idiots are still here.
Hit that metal brake!
Any more tricks up your sleeve?
I will keep them